Diaz, control.
I couldn't hear
I
you
need
because of
some
the door.
backup at 2071.
Yeah, just say yes. Emergency vehicles on.
The courthouse?
No? Oh, it's the sheriff's office too, yeah. Yeah, I think it's both. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's the Justice Center.
Quisiera saber cuál es el lugar exacto para hacer.
No en
They
este,
do some public records.
pero te voy a dar la dirección y el número de teléfono.
They got the state attorney's office in here.
Right there.
Yeah, felony office. They got all kinds of the state attorney. I gotta do some public records with him. Him. Wow.
Excuse me. You're not allowed to record it here.
Yeah. That's
No, you're
what.
not.
Where's what is it? A policy?
It's
Is there a law, a statute?
it's an order from the chief judge.
Oh, it doesn't make a difference.
It makes a difference, and
No,
the
it
difference
doesn't.
is
What's your
this.
name,
Diaz.
What's
So
your badge number?
2050.
Why you so hostile?
Here,
No,
take it
because-
this way. Can I?
Yes,
so
yeah,
you're
that's
telling me a chief judge's order is higher than the U.S. Constitution?
Yeah,
Well, you can go and argue that with her. I'm
But
not
you-
going to
but
argue
you
with
swore an oath to
What
it.
I'm going to tell you is you cannot do it here. You need to turn it off.
If I don't,
If you don't, I can arrest you.
will you
can
arrest me?
I will arrest you.
You will arrest me.
I will arrest you.
Okay.
For what
Well,
crime? For what crime?
It's called obstruction.
it's obstruction.
What?
So if I don't leave right now recording, I'll leave, then you'll arrest me.
Diaz, control.
I couldn't hear you
need
because of
some
the door.
backup at
Yeah.
2071.
Just say yes and I'll walk out the
Say
door.
yes, and I'll walk
So you'll
out.
arrest
Say
me.
yes, what, for
So
what?
on the threat of
So if
arrest,
I-
you'll arrest us, say it on
Yes,
camera.
if we don't arrest you.
Okay, that's all I need for.
all I need.
Yeah. And can I speak to a supervisor too?
Yeah,
Of course, my supervisor told me that in that
So you don't have
white
a-
building with a
Show me
flag.
the law.
So you don't have a
With a-
supervisor right now?
It's not a law. I told you already.
Okay, so why
Exactly.
enforcing something that's not a law?
Because it's an order. It's a court order.
You know that
It doesn't matter.
Court order
You
is
swore an oath to
enforceable.
the Constitution.
I'm
Well,
investigating the police.
I'm not an attorney.
Okay, well-
Go discuss it with an attorney.
You
Just
swore an
follow
oath to the
rules.
Constitution, sir.
Okay, I have
what you did.
orders that I have to follow.
Can I speak to a
That's
supervisor,
all.
please?
I told you, my supervisor
have
is
no
in a white
supervisor here.
building across the street.
You have no supervisor here.
You can go talk to him over there.
You have no supervisor
You
here.
have, I told you where it's at. My supervisor is in a white
So you have
building
no supervisor
across
here.
the
Can
street.
you show me that rule? I just want to see
Yeah,
it.
I just wanna
wanna
see it
record
right
it.
there. Yeah.
I want to record the rule.
I'll give it to you. Just give me one moment.
You have a copy? Okay, we'll wait right here until you give it to us. Are none of y'all supervisors? Are y'all all just like deputies the same? Okay.
Tyranny right here. This is why.
I mean, you guys swore an oath to a Constitution.
Listen, I'm old.
Now you're telling me that the judicial branch makes laws, right?
Keep it. Yours.
Are you a supervisor, sir?
I will ask you one more time. Please stop recording in the building.
Or we'll be arrested.
Yes, you.
Okay, I'll leave under threat of arrest then.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow.
You get the whole squad.
The whole squad.
The whole police department.
Yep. Are you a supervisor, sir?
Are you the supervisor?
Move. Move.
Look, guys, check this out.
Shame. Shame on the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office.
Tyranny, none but you.
Tyranny. Oh, there's a supervisor. Yep. Supervisor?
Will you speak to you?
Are you a supervisor? Can we speak to a supervisor? I've been better.
How you doing?
Are you a supervisor?
What's the problem?
All right, we just wanted to come over here and file some public records.
Okay.
All right.
And then told me you're not allowed to record inside the building. Okay.
What?
And you continue recording. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's the administrative order.
But you're telling me that the judicial branch makes laws now, right? Is that what you're
The
telling me?
administrative order, like they explained to you, administrative order is there's no recording of any of the buildings.
So you're telling me that the administrative order is higher than the
Are you listening to
Constitution?
what I'm telling you?
Yeah, I obviously can hear you. Yeah.
Well, you are listening. Well, you listen to what I'm saying.
Actively listening. That's what you're looking for.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I got you.
Because he explained you what the rules are. If
I don't care what your rules are.
If you don't care what
I don't. I care what the U.S. Constitution
If you,
that
don't,
you
if, you
swore
don't
no
care
to.
about, if you don't care about these rules, then you're not entering the building.
So if I go
Simple
back
as
in,
that.
what's going to happen?
If you go back and you continue recording, then you're gonna end up arrested.
So you'll arrest me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what's your name, sir?
Sergeant Traska.
And what's your badge number,
ID
sir?
2633.
Okay, so now you have actually been now the number one on the federal lawsuit
Yeah,
instead of
that's
because
it.
you're in
That's
charge.
crazy.
Yeah,
You guys,
that's
I explained
crazy.
it. Very simple.
But do you understand how it's not simple? The
It's
U.S.
very simple.
Constitution, it's called freedom. We're going in the public areas.
Yeah.
There's no law that says that we can't.
Government building, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Government building.
That's absolutely. It's called freedom of press, U.S. Constitution,
Okay.
Amendment
Are
number
you
1 that
press,
you
ma'am?
swore. Absolutely, I
Are you
am.
press? What press
Everybody's
represent?
press,
Are you
sir.
press represent? What
Independent
press represent?
journalist.
Okay.
Oh, I have a very large following, so
Okay.
you'll know who I am.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
So my thing is,
basically very simple, man.
Okay.
How's my deputy explain to you?
can I ask you a quick question before we leave? Do you understand what the First Amendment is?
Absolutely.
Do you understand what the 5 freedoms are?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you know what freedom of press is?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad you answered me. I thank you. Okay, that's actually going to play out in
Anything
court
else I can help you with?
because that way that actually helps strip away your
there anything
qualified
else I
immunity.
can help you with?
Yeah, I would like to go in and file public records, sir.
Okay, you can enter the building without recording.
Well, I have to record my transactions.
No.
It's my policy for
No,
my
ma'am.
company.
You
Are
will
you the
not
highest
be-
sergeant in here?
You will not be able to do that.
Are you the highest sergeant here?
Sergeant White is actually the one who's over these deputies that work here.
Okay, so sir, if I go back in recording, what's going to happen?
For what crime would you arrest us for?
A violation of the administrative order.
So now that, so does
So
this,
this is the whole building?
Correct.
Okay, so what would be the crime though? If we
The
get arrested?
obstruction.
Obstruction.
obstruction
So
of what?
he's trying to explain to you is this
Resisting
administrative
without
order.
violence
He
because
telling you
of the-
that
I'm sorry, he was,
It would be resisting without violence because you're in
For
violation
video
of...
recording for
Correct.
public employees.
Correct. Because in that administrative order signed by the chief judge,
What do you think about that yourself personally? What do you think about that?
I mean, you swore an oath to
You
the
swore an oath to the
Constitution.
Constitution, man.
So now,
We're
so
just
now
exercising our rights.
so now the
That's
judicial
free
branch
press. That's
makes
it.
laws? Is that what you're saying?
it's their building.
It's not their
No,
building,
it's
it's the
the
people's
people's
building,
building,
sir.
man. We
The
pay
same
these
ones that you work for.
That is the
You know what the
administrative
beauty of the
order.
sheriff's department is? The beauty of the sheriff's department is they're actually constitutional officers. Other than like the PD, they're actually part of the executive branch. The sheriff's department actually works for the people directly. They don't work under any other department. If you look at the how it's separated, so you work for the people and you're supposed to uphold the people's rights. So just because some judge,
We do, man.
I know, but not right now.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Yes.
You're violating
Again,
my
this is-
rights.
this is-
First Amendment.
this
So
is-
you understand the Second Amendment, correct?
Ma'am, I'm trying to have a conversation.
go ahead,
with
go
you,
ahead.
But every time I open my mouth, you're trying to jump
Yeah,
in
go
with me.
ahead.
So at this point, I'm done with that. So you have an option. You can come in and file whatever you need to, but you will not record in this building. If
Or-
you do, you will be actually asked again to stop. If you don't stop, you'll be escorted. If we have to escort you out of the building, you'll be arrested for obstruction. It's very simple. I explained the rules to you.
Well, there's no rules. The Constitution,
I
the First
explained you
Amendment.
exactly what's going to happen.
The First Amendment.
Ma'am?
So if I go back in, I'll be arrested.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
And you've said it, and is that your concurrence?
That's exactly what's going to
Okay.
happen.
If you go back in there and film and they ask you to stop, yes.
So if they ask me to stop.
And you don't stop.
Well, he told me if I walked in the building recording, I'd be arrested.
I said if you go back in there, because you already informed you can't record in. So you already told by the deputy. So you
Watch
already,
fine.
you already informed of the rule, right?
I know what I...
So you already informed. If you go back in there, they're not going to keep telling you over and over. We're not children over here. We told you once. We told you twice, right? I inform you again that you can't do that. So if you go in there and continue ignoring what we're telling you, yes, that's what's going to happen.
Okay,
So you're going to violate your oath then?
It's the same thing.
I'm just
We
asking.
can always meet at the court and talk about it, man.
Oh, absolutely we will.
That's your choice. okay?
Absolutely we
But I
will.
inform you what the rule is. If you break the rule, that's what's going to happen.
Hey, okay, so I'll be arrested.
You guys are corrupt. You're dirty, man.
And do you understand, sir? Can I? Is it Sergeant White? Can I get your badge number before you walk away? I can't understand you, sir.
1806.
And do you understand what the First Amendment is?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the first five freedoms? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, what about the law, the Constitution? Forget the rules. The Constitution trumps the rules, man. You guys are a bunch of clowns, man. This is why I investigate the East departments.
Well, the sheriffs.
Or sheriff.
Yeah,
Same thing.
law
You're all a bunch of
enforcement.
clowns in uniform. Mm-hmm. Uniform clowns, dude.
The shiny badge that gives you extra rights.
People don't give a damn.
Nope. Oath breakers is what it is.
Administrative order. Check that out, man.
They actually had it ready for us. That's the first time I've ever had it ready for me.
I'm keeping this, man. You know, we have a right to record our public officials.
Look,
Why are we conducting
Get a
business
shot of that.
in there? You know what I mean?
Right, they can record us, but we can't record them. Everybody asks, what's the face of tyranny look like? The face of tyranny looks like when officers don't uphold their oaths of Constitution. This is what the Founding Fathers warned us about. This is the tyranny. This is our government right here that violates rights. This is the face of tyranny. This is it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all look at it. Get a good look. This is what it looks like. This is what they warned us about. This right here. They swear an oath to uphold you and defend your rights. And then they sit there and snub their noses at it and let the judicial branch make laws. Just because, now see, if they made a law that said, we're gonna do away with the Second Amendment, you think any of these deputies would be around collecting guns from Americans? Probably not. But if the judge makes an order to get away from your freedom of press, they would go ahead and eliminate the First Amendment. When you point cameras at yeah, Sergeant White,
I'm just saying, no, you're not allowed to record in this building.
So if I come in here, what's gonna happen?
I already informed you.
Is it the same over here?
Same rule. These are all.
You telling me we can't come in no buildings here to record?
No, man.
So if I come in here, I'll be
You guys are a bunch
arrested.
of clowns, dude. This is
So if
why
I
we
walk-
record you guys.
Look,
I don't
listen
call
to
you
me.
names.
I can call you all the names I want.
You can. That's your freedom
Right.
of speech.
I have a right.
Is it Traska?
You
Is it
guys are clowns, dude.
Traska?
That's crazy.
So if I pass
What
the
is a
threshold of my
camera?
camera recording,
What does the camera have to
I'm
do
gonna be
with
arrested. But in this
anything,
building as well. I mean, you gotta, okay. Okay.
Clowns. This
I
is
just
why
wanna-
we
I don't think I have to repeat myself.
No, what's a different building?
Going straight to my
It's a different building.
It's all under the same
Umbrella?
This, the building across the street, and also the CJC.
Okay.
Okay, all buildings
What's
are
your
the
name and badge
same.
number?
So any county buildings.
These procedures, these are judicial buildings.
So, well, just so I'm clear, so I you know, because you said you would arrest me, so I want to make sure I'm clear. So, the Judicial Center, obviously, where we went in, the jail, or the courthouse, or this building.
Constitution.
Those 4 buildings, correct?
I'm informing you about the clerk, judicial, and
help
here.
you?
And here. All right.
No.
Okay.
I don't need help, man.
Wow, that was quick.
Carry on.
What's your name and badge number?
Duncan.
You're not gonna intimidate me, bro. You're in my personal space.
I'm not
trying to
trying to
intimidate you. You just
intimidate
stopped in front of me. Come on.
You're blocking the entrance.
All right. What entrance right here?
We were having a conversation.
Here we go.
We were having a conversation. Well, Traska, we were having a conversation.
You guys are clowns, man. You guys
This
are a
is the
bunch of
face of
clowns.
tyranny, everyone, right there. Face of tyranny.
Face of tyranny, man.
This is what our founding fathers right here warned us about. This is what they were talking about right here. They think they're doing the right thing, but they're not.
Yo, all the buildings, he said that?
All the this judicial building here, this one, so they are complete oath breakers. That the freedom of the press is one of the great bulwarks of liberty. It can never be restrained but by despotic governments. And let's keep letting freedom ring.